Hello, this is Manuel York for the Leading People Follow-Up Program. Again, it's about reminding you of tools you already know. Today, it's about joint decision-making. So what I would like you to do is to think of a decision that you have to make these days. And as you know, decision-making requires criteria, fact-based and relevant. So for the next days, I would like to check the decision that you have to make for fact-based and relevant criteria. That's actually all. Very easy. But here comes a catch. What is fact-based and what is relevant? Let's assume you want to buy a bottle of wine. And the only criteria you know is the price. Is the price relevant? Well, it depends on the goal you want to achieve. So relevance always is connected to the goal. So if you want to buy a bottle of wine as a gift for someone, the price may be a criteria. Now, if you want to drink the bottle of wine yourself, the price is definitely not the criteria. The only criteria that counts is the taste. So this is about relevancy. Now, what about facts? Just assume you want to open a coffee shop and someone says, hey, there is a location that's great, you should rent it. Is that fact-based information? No. So what would be relevant facts? Fact would be the size of the room, the size of the space. Now, under the assumption that you know how many people you want to serve, 10, 20, 50, then the size of the location is a fact that you can build a decision on. So criteria, fact-based, and relevant. Now, that sounds easy as well. Again, when it comes to joint decision-making, there is a catch. Very often, we don't have relevant and fact-based criteria that we can be sure of. So if you are then in a team discussing that, what you then need to do is to make assumptions that come as close as possible to fact-based relevant criteria. Now, here are 3 blind spots possible, and I would like to focus your attention on them so that you make sure that you are not misdirected by these blind spots. One is that people make assumptions on facts that in reality are just strong opinions. So make a distinction between facts and strong opinions. And then you may have people who make assumptions or suggestions that you like or that you dislike. And that also influences whether how we validate these suggestions. Sometimes people follow suggestions of people they like just because of sympathy. And third, some people build their assumptions and suggestions on their experience. That sounds cool as well. But be aware, experience lies in the past. So whenever someone tries to convince you about a suggestion based on his experience in the past, make sure that the scenario, the context, the circumstances under which he made that experience are somehow similar with the circumstances at that time at that point in time where you have to make that decision. Okay, so again, take a look at the decisions you have to make during this week and check for criteria, fact-based, relevant, no strong opinions but facts. Be aware of the halo effect of sympathy, and make sure if something is based on experience, that the context of that experience somehow matches the context of your decision today. Okay, thank you. That's it. I'm looking forward to hear from your experiences and see you soon again. This is Manuel York for the Leading People Follow-Up Program.